NPP constitution ever be the laws or party's constitution, then we tell Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia what he needs to do and other things. So that is something I think I have to go by that game. In the article 13 1-3 of the NPP's constitution, it is written there, 13.1.1. The election of the party's presidential candidate shall be held not later than 24 months from the date of the national elections. The date and venue for the election shall be decided by the National Council, provided, however, that the National Council may, on appropriate occasions, vary the date. So what it means here is say NPP party no ebeyi omo presidential candidates not later than 24 months. Nti omo ntime nyi emayam 24 months. We pacho yen share no so. Nti yen nim say NPP for akọ premise akoyi Yero Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Nti it is in accordance with the party's constitution. So 13.4, when the party is in government, the elections of the presidential candidates shall be held not later than 11 months before the national general election. And also, omatimi edi samra no so. Says a party no ewo power. Omo beyi candidate no at least 11 months to the next general election. And in say NPP for so etimi edi sa mra nankasa so. Na yenko animo na yenko selection of the vice presidential candidate. Hona, I think say problem na ababeto Yero Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia so. The party's presidential candidate shall, in consultation with National Council, nominate the vice presidential candidate. Enti a woman say Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and ne abaye the party's presidential candidate, but ono kwanti mfane in sine so say oyi ono angasa ne running mate. E was oyi it should be in consultation. They say I was oja adwen kire every the National Council for her. But I will say if something is missing here, you can also prompt me. Then 2, the vice presidential candidate shall be a known and active member of at least 5 years and shall be nominated by the presidential candidate at least 12 months before the general election when the party is not in government or the president is not the candidate. Hana problem no ewono. Their own constitution say nipa yebe choose ni say omeye the running mate emma omo presidential candidate no. I will say 1, or a known and active member of the party. That is 1. I will say nipa ne active at least 5 years our party no. Enti when him say Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ankasa no from day 1 no a problem ma NPP party no. Because Tama obeye na Akufo-Addo running mate no na onye active member of the party. That is the first one. Na oni party caness onye active member for at least 5 years. No only 5 years NPP. But these kind of arguments and nyame na my NPP kukudam nankasa and a yes kind of argument way. Enti Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ankasa answer na modeliba party no na nado na oye lawyer no e breach the constitution of the party. Na party mpanyifo so eboa ma na nado e breach the constitution of the party. 2, Mahamudu Bawumia so what kind the party's constitution na also say party no presidential candidate no ebe present at least 12 months before the general election. May say I was say the party no eyini wi a I was say within 1 year to the next general election no odi nipa obeye the running mate ebe chire party no. Until when you follow this same constitution and now me know can say 11 months to the general election until Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia obe join the party na be the vice president and I say the running mate you book constitution so no ono ankasa so say be yen so no asan ebu party the constitution so. But just someone who nipa yen can say no. That is Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for you. Inti party no ba mu no ono de adwuma obeye wo party ni nyina na say obe break party the constitution nko a. Say party nko a party nyema nko na papa ide ekeka boom basa. nti si yɛma papa yi kwan sɛ ɔmmɛyɛ adwuma ɛma Ghana na ɔmmɛ represent Ghana ɛfi sɛ deɛ na papa yi ba a ɔba bɛyɛ bahyɛ wobɛtumi de comment aba na mato bɔ ase akenkan na papa yi present yɛ maame sisi da paa ɛde ne kɔɛ na party mpanyinfoɔ sɛ aba owura ada ɛdin asɛm na ɔka kyerɛ nti wode party kakraka yi onipa a ɛkɔbɛyɛ nyina no wode wanya obiara nti kwana kɔfɛ nipa wɔforo bra nti papa yi te hɔ a ɔdwen ho ɔbɔbɔ mu ɔyɛ sia ɔhɔ a na wokɔ asantemam a Zongo Chiefs bi ɛwɔ Kumase ɛde ato Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia nim sɛ ɔmo de na po ɛna ɔmo pɛ no nti ɔmo ahyɛ da Friday Mosque on 19th January yɛae ɔmo afrɛ nkramofo Kumase nyinaa abɔ mpaeɛ agu na po so sɛ na po nkɔyɛ running mate for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia asan sending message da kɔma Mahamudu Bawumia sɛ na po nko ana ɔmo pɛ na abusuafoɔ so mahu chama wuntumi ɛne asanteman ntɔkwa yɛ abayi nipa a orchestrate saa ntɔkwa no ɛyɛ napo apɛke forms sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔsan contest in the seat ni biem na ɔkɔ vetting asɛ no the regional chairman of NPP which is chama wuntumi ebisa napo question napo pia na napo so wanti asɛ sɛ na chama wuntumi ebisa na question nti hwa na napo kɔ hyɛ na chitafo kutupa na ɛbɛto hyɛ chama wuntumi so ɛne atamdidie yɛ throw punches bɔ chama wuntumi saa ɛna wɔn sɛ na wuntumi nso yɛ ayɛsɛm no wuntumi nso ante aseɛ ɛna kikiri na sɛ wuntumi anokɔ paa ka sɛ hey vetting yɛ me Ashanti regional chama me kingdom nti wuntumi ba ha me cancer fo bi ankyere me ai na kokɔ so hena so hey madam fo o sɛ deɛ o na wo sɛ Ashanti region wo kingdom ba ha ɛne kikiri na sɛ ɛnɛ chama wuntumi agibum na ho picture bi a chama wuntumi ankasa paada hospital mpaso ho sɛ abusuafo nipa mmɔbɔ enti sɛ na chama wuntumi dede na ɔyɛ ne nyinaa no edu ne ɛhye a chama bɛkɔ akɔda mpaso bɔkɔɔ na wa otumi ho sɛ empa ya chama da so ɛne sɛ mogya ne yɛbɔ chama sɛ ne otumi sɛ we de matreke o mogya bɔ paa na chama ama yɛhyɛ da bɔ ni enso emfa abusuafo enti na po ɛna kɔhyɛ akyire kɔfa asasɛm we nyinaa ɛde brɛ chama wuntumi nti sɛ mahu nipa na yɛ no modi agoro no NPP for so ɔmo deɛ na po ɛna ɔmo hia no ama ɔmo ahyɛ da kɔhyɛ nkramofo bi akyi ɛwɔ Kumase sɛ enyi na po yo yate na names na aba no ɛdɔɔso the current educational minister ɛso yɛ Asantini ɔso ɔno so ohia sa position na so ohia pacho so munim papa yi na nansa yebisa papa yi question bi so yewura ya wadutwum unya running mate opa na also me dey say I'm here to serve my nation in any capacity inti capacity bia mo de bema me bia no meye o ma me kokoso hene kwara in Ghana aya medi inti the second person ono nso pay the same running mate from the same Ashanti region no say Sisi Dapa I first one na po abaye second one and na education minister nso atwinity say ono nso ohia sa position na nti say NPP running mate saga no aye gidi adu level say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia enhu nipa ene onyi no because the koboha na ha atwinity a present here my Mrs. Ladapa 2 times someone tells here but I wouldn't be surprised to say the pressure na eba no ebe kwa du level bi say ebe ma papa no anase mpanyifo no besan ajatum afa e ma Mrs. Ladapa because and one who says special prosecutor kra na abeyi nsem na oda to Sisi Ladapa so no o say asansem nyina enya de obedi akiri bim na edina apie se omo pay the vice presidential slot of NPP no ipacho on our screen no yere chemi sabunsu e ka ho ye ba betwetwe nkomo me ne kwache Frederick be dwane na ya twetwe nkomo ne ya doso omo ankasa omo nsem mu omo nsem mu nti eyi na posi nchen a ye wo nipa bi mu so ha omo so ka ho te se na maka yewura ya wo se educhum e ka ho na po ene ye maame abrewa bi a enye me na me ka ho me pa cho se on how Hopes and you describe a chief of staff now maybe you wouldn't understand or say abrewa bi te Flagstaff house also pe running mate into where is screen so ya abrewa no enso ehembi surprisingly no Joe Wise na otena Ghana ka say nipa omukọ gina collection center e wo Techima South ay bo mutu kuma e criminals e armed robbers no Joe Wise no so say ono so opebi na Joe Wise e wo history bi wo Ghana or say set another trend bi Ghana just a Ghana e Joe Wise ye bon police ni papa bi na okotena bugiri na buanim say omonye kuntu IGP because IGP amma omoko asen north say no manko wi abam no Joe Wise e pushi papa ne say omoye member of parliament because odo na twen ho ebepe vice president this up police ni no enso mepe MP e woni krom what I say another round no wahu nipa opana group ne from Achem Mafia for no omonso mako ehwe party for ne Ghana for anim ayewura gabi asara o kire da kon say Bawumia enchuse no Gabi asare ochere daakon ababe kan reason ho say ye onwan na wapaja onsa enti ene difficulties are Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia e koma ontimi nchusi ne running mate no one aspect no o presenti sisi la da pa say ono na yeni pa opa omse dabi either so be fa Gabi and so be fa Esla Owusu enti achemfo no enipa mienu a omo support omo pa either Gabi or Yamame Esla Owusu because say na bedi kan no some group or section of Ghanaians bomb pa say two political parties no emfa oba eme omo running mate enti eho ena say yapem adru Millicent who say education minister in English in your hey, Millicent, when I come, Papa, and say, Medio. I say, America, I went to school. My name school, couldn't see. But I go school, no. Can we tell us in your school? Be about all the no school. Enti, all the way here. Enti, na do nini group. Say, either say yamfa, Gabi opposition. Be na me fi say kwachi ni biti me who say post no. Gabi oppose be Ghana, Ghana power, a very very strong person. Omfa Gabi, and I say Esla Owusu. And then the chief of staff no so Nanado Abayomo on the appointees in na omotion asano say also epe all those o Maame Abrewa. The pacho enyeme na make so Maame Abrewa. Hopes in adoye and the catcher they say o Maame Abrewa. Enti ono so everywhere. The pacho couldn't hopes in.
Go and vote in the certain direction so that he can lose his or her job. Oh, I am saying that people who have been in government for these years, who are even old ladies, they still want to continue. So do you think he's going to vote in a certain direction? What are you talking about? They say an old lady want to be a vice president. How much more the young ones? An old lady want to be a vice president. The rules will change. In discipline, the rules were clear. That when you come, that thing. Chief of staff was here giving money to people. Chief of staff is coming. No, but kind of serious allegation. That is true. No, but I mean, you're sounding bitter already. I dare Mishro no men can't watch them. What is it? What better about we go home? What question women's organizer office? This is total indiscipline.
All right. And the hopes in say Maame Abrewa bi or court bone the chief of staff epe vice president inti adea ono sisha hwa oye no na ye wo sofo bi nso a ono so atwe ti say ope but I don't know meaning say osofo no inti we am man was a Ghana osofo na omodi John Mahamatem no Say na dodo na politicians and on the yes adwuma no. Papa ba nso a ono de as a Ghana for no we need support so bit a be partner Bawumia. Ira Cheminsa Bonsu. Ono nso I know what to say Ashanti region you know. We wouldn't to me ono so another second governor. So anyo ono de a ompin mu bi anye enti ono nso